to take on Bosnia, their first match of the competition. I want some Baba Somo. And World Cup on is saying Mexico at South Africa about 2 goals to 0. And opening ceremony on is saying officiating on the field of play. And game on is saying
Mexico, USA,
both Mexico and South Africa.
friends again, champions rise, legends.
On my word, on is saying
Morocco's pride, Korea's D2.
World Cup first game.
Falling flags so high.
World Cup no abe akonoana.
Borders now, no fear, no doubt. Hear a billion voices shout, we run, we fall.
Between the Argentine channel and the Afa WhatsApp messages,
One
WhatsApp voice notes 0531930983, 0531930983, 0531930983. WhatsApp messages, WhatsApp voice notes, and World Cup no game no only saying.
from the streets of Rio to the nights in Spain. From London rain.
Oba Efin Samuel Sodia, the Black Stars of Ghana. One more touchdown. Rhode Island, head of the FIFA World Cup 2026. The journey begins.
Tokyo dreams to Mumbai sky.
Black Stars still no am I ready, Anna?
One happy,
And I want some Baba Somo.
feel the fire in your veins.
By courtesy of Cars Estate Limited, K. Dankama Company Limited, Samsung Institute of Expert Travel and Tour. Wama be chinoma and then we yatna sia. Yadi agokin se unsam Baba Somo. Our Mothers TV Mothers 102.7 FM. My name is Original GF and we have Benito Tipo da Silva. And so da Silva Bokode.
Oh, nyame adom.
Ahote ho.
Bibia boko.
And World Cup no only saying. Game no only saying. Was it a perfect one?
Original, yenchia tiefo biem. I think sir the one, but bet me aka say yemfa sa because so they compare those games akoko so Qatar and then Russia Ukraine. I think say before the game no na euphoria na high and no expectation so na great, but this one I say visa ye deny will be me my own call. Ene chese ye sati nkrofo bi on bag mu fa akosi antiama suro kakra ho but omo akoduru bo sha sa so no de eni age but ya ntimi anko bia omo deny jipa se ne omo deny ne visa no kan na ma chese ne de no antimi anko wie se de pe no but game no enra to me obi or football supporter na fan bia you expect he goes. And then first 2 games in the course, no, we have been able to record, I think, 5 goals. So you're bad. You hear say and then games in the course of Kama, able flu na supporters no so no. It's me then and you feeling no better. And FIFA is not trying to cause a match game no say be 40,000. But then a match no. I say ntukrun kwa empty. And the supporters no. Ebia Donald Trump best sanadwi. Na omomonya kwa kobeko na dia ninja banchi yena organizers nasi.
Okay. G Power and World Cup no opening game. Your assessment.
Well, GF Merasi and I think we should open game Shakiri name as a banner boy no more. Now we open game na GFA. But you to me who compare say 2010 who compare when what say in nano spectators and feeling the issue and yes because timing very wrong because once on board Mexico and on board US and Canada into automatically no time factor no and just solid and from Ghana for them Kenya by 5-6 now who's a feeling there then compare South Africa at roughly by 6 now game there then chance here so yes Mexico no they share confirm over more than 80 spectators in area stadium against Mexico and South Africa. Before then, so after that, so South Korea and I'm check no so now if you supporters beat my then akoye pa but who's the host nation and compared to other countries no more bona who support base near then baby so I think yes in Mexico and Canada for the many baji and one of the last baby then APM hormone yeah maybe visa it's Senegal for bedu nedi machines be there check you almost seems freedom of movement going to a World Cup and to me and I don't blame CAF because it'll be mine you know why not just say we are showing to me so GF for me I think yes excitement no very down. So just know. And Nina Sujina Ghana, you're feeling you record World Cup. No, Ghana there's a preparation and the feeling to me record World Cup. No, in New York and those times no in 2006, 2010, 2014. Both and Kofi Kitaka bicycle no dress.
Okay.
That's what I think. Feeling very down. Nemo, Mika say Canada for share.
I'm share. I'm my bad.
Sister the G.
Mama share the biasa. I am Buffalo.
Okay, Mr. G, what you be boss? No.
Mr. G, Buffalo. You don't catch it.
You don't catch it. Yes.
And
what's
Ghana and first game about Canada.
Canada. Canada for you also ready.
Am I ready?
Monitor show no live.
Nice.
Far away from Canada.
Okay. Until when we are Benito G Power. Mama share our Mothers TV. Mutie our Mothers 102.7 FM. And we World Cup no. Game no own saying for WhatsApp voice note number WhatsApp messages WhatsApp voice note 0531 930 983 0531 930 983 0531 930 983 what the bar you back in can edama you know our Cast Estate Ghana Limited na insure to talk into this the right time I also better assase our Cast Estate Ghana Limited ye di kan aka cho se yen sase no enyinam kane a oso dada ye ya kwan edatum ensuo so ya tu ensuo oso dada intino beto asase our Cast Estate Ghana Limited yen sase no edaye pa yen sase no enda otarim enda waterlogged area so this is the best time to come and buy your land our Cast Estate Ghana Limited G Power Cast Estate masoye Edena Ekoso. Then no be beto asase our Cast Estate.
The part number 1. And in to asaso enchen lang alphabet too. And number 1. Uto asaso Cast is 1:1. No sukusare ka no sukusare wasn't asase ba kunya tomo nipa ba mienu ana miensa masa oni sika masa da ko bi obetwu ntokwasa ma we den ubewu okwan so just no enti uba Cast is onu etosu mienu de etosu miensa the power Cast is say onyo opie mo ya so na mpo asase ne 1000 2000 kitaskin befune mo utemu 10% of the price of assassin GFA upie mo onu mo no utemu 10% no ano e assassin person den ebe mom de ebe mo ni nyina che wie ni nyina unu pay for transi ubetume tuane kakra make say ebi mutu 70 Ghana ebi mutu 100 Ghana ebi mutu 200 Ghana ebi mutu 50 Ghana depending of what on pay for den aye hihye ubetume den etua because masa insure to no so for my den aye dey into just the Cast is here number 1 2 people asase ya be bia den e wo no to onwa so otimi nka na ohwe me dia piemu o Cast Estate Ghana ten ni make say insure to bri unti da say ne insure to fan ko fasase ye bu nkrofo da no Cast is asase de otodia insure den emfa to onwa so otimi pa dia piemu o Cast Estate Ghana ten beji wasase frɛ yen e was 0302 963 740 0302 963 740 PM che awashama opposite the main law station in your office one ama sama for so say ye opposite the central mosque in your office one mo amuna mche malam eko kaso ano Kalabule Junction baby Mothers FM and Mothers TV onu boru mu a Cast Estate office there e woko na beji wasas e wo enche saso in head office na o tesano opposite the Ghana Telecom University no and as a Ghana Police Training School no enom na ehwenti onya frɛ 0302 963 740 Abaman.
Okay, into weno Benito G Power agent of Cast Estate on sports. Ena moten nkano into yeba bastarame na da manoni samno ente aba by Kankasi of Cast Estate Limited Institute of Expert Travel and Tour. Ya konko phone close na da manoni samno ente aba
Mothers FM, yes, almost Mothers Sports. Mothers Sports.
Mothers Sports. Mami Sports to do. Uber up there. Mothers Sports. Mami Sports to do. Uber up there.
The friend Fatah Mohammed has to full captain. At here for some money in the course, Richmond Boachi, I don't know as watching magic. A little monko, striker back up, sports back up, Ghana, no one.
Mothers FM 102.7.
The friend of Emmanuel Ajimadu, aka Kwadwo Dika, self sports Atia, one Mother's Sports, Mother's Sports, where
Cast Estate, and Sasa Kroji, and the Dampa Fee.
That's about where Heaty, Concro, Foncroso, Star Salante, Charge. Tuba, umini tuja na yanko.
Okay, yabako nothing so yeah the stories more and so etime edi amamona chese bibianso no and so etime aye fine come on and so etime edi amonti original be hwe no na chese wa me pia bom come on because e wa chiri kakra and yabako na chafe so yetime and so edi stories more and so etime edi atudwa na chese munsa and so etime akaya the answer stories no e don so pa memfa tudwa se enra games no start here na the one games no ekokokoso no de me pacho enra wa otimi monitor etie ye nso no hunu ne yema eno nso etimi ekoso na yebesan so aba na ye de sansesem no yade ense yetimi e de atudwa na feso yetimi e de san stories no e de amamo na bibia so etimi akoso me no ka say yade ense press no guso a wo nso edi nkomo sanso na coaches no enkomo na wo mo enso edi ni na me pacho yade ni na so ebemamo na monso mahunu de eko ma me mfa tudwa se John Terry enso etimi edi nkomo enra game na eno nso etimi akoso no yade se JT se yamfa tudwa sa brand na wo bo Edman South Africa ne din at the Foster was a Foster nya de kra enra wono ena no gina kire wo a chese obo wo twa tinkon enra JT agide pass a Foster modern ball against Mexico yade se na chese eno no enso e wo famu a odwen ho kra chese no no yade se eno nso enye ye kra enti eno ayensam a yade se JT enso ede atudwa yede amamo kama nte bibia nhede ni ho nte what say enti eno ede ete no a yede san stories from yade se yede amamo kama eno chi John Terry si amfantudwa se manager na ne din de chese Hugo Bruce eno manager no so na ne modern ball enso e wo fam ogide pass eno the one manager no ehye to the game no enye man hyedan koye amfama South Africa into already dia you betimi aka ne se Hugo enso eno oye poor work e pitch no so eno ayensam a John Terry enso e de atudwa ogide pass aka 2 matches e wo South Africa wo group a wo mo enso e wo mo so wo mo betimi qualifier e futuo ena ode man manager na the day enso e de se Hugo e be come back to the drawing board said wo mo brofo wo mo ta aka no one co board no so na onko hwe and rectify problems a enra wono enso etimi encounter ye enso sa game a enom enso etimi course so eno ayensem a JT enso edi atudwa ayede sansesem no yade ense yede emamo na John Michael Obi on game a eno enso etimi course no John Michael Obi CM fan tudwa se de obetimi aka ne se afe ene wahunu for the first time ever since wono player wabo ede ma se oman Nigeria wabo de ma chance ni class bebre e wo me pacho in the world of football waya juma bebre wonim hawa Africa ye support opponent what you say now wonim hawa African brothers no ye see live your life a ban tournament say a Champions League and just ubehu African player a just AFCON and just Africa ye rutu ye support each other and what you call world stage and know your walk up proper just Nigeria elbow game ubem se Ghana ni no so repo Nigeria Jesse Blasters elbow game ubem se Togo el support Sansuna to Ivory Coast ba obewon chese ne Mauritania so esopoto wo hunu no sa de no hunu but enra game na course no chese 95% Africa in answer 95% echo editia South Africa adenti no wakasa because na say san nyoma echo so our South Africa Joe Beck kuduru ha attack bebre Ghana ni ya chewa ko krom wan kwa yesibamo Nigeria ni masa sa bag na ko so nkwa ya babo Nyomana koso South Africa a match sa dudu ogire pass before honti so be support South Africa there sabe ankonko Mexico what ya so onko order nemu mo be rutu for Mexico ento ogire pass enwa nyoma koso supporter Africa in the match sa Mexico no asechire ne South Africa atetia gomo ede African brothers from no ogire pass enuntina obiansom eyinani ede ma South Africa eno twose yam fantudwa oman ne dinde Mexico o hwe chese enwa former Mexico anasa kyese South Korea ekutana na kyese wakai satam ojuom kiobi na obonda 17 ahwodi okuta ewo mfimfo de wa na kyese otwitwa ball enti wo se wakai akora na de dende hoan himbu akora nche jese kyese mfimfo che passes no ebi ko bonkum nifa na obi ko soro na fam kyese akora no ball na wo bona obi mikie ejide passes satam no na wonom ebo U17 kyese sa hoden na ena no enso ede bɔ ne ball enti no ensam a wono enso ede tudwa na o sanso ede atudwa se Manchester mienu no kra na aka ede ma South Africa no de obetimi aka ne se be ya amfrim ntem because mo nam street mo de mo kan se mo pese mo protect mo job enti watu kwan ball no se ya wadwen se bebo mo de a wadwuma obi befa enti John Mickey obi se South Africa emfrim ntem na omo job na omo ka so mo protect omo job omo nko na omo enko protect omo jobs our South Africa and no John Mickey obi and someone wonom enso ede atudwa Jimmy Carragher enra wona chese Austin Jejo coach womo so ekasa edi nkomo bebre na the chance Jimmy Carragher and obi sansa national teams no or support hwan and also JJC yamfantudwa say Nigeria ni ho and Jimmy Carragher say I no say Nigeria ni ho dia from Nigeria to Ghana senwa and Jejo coach support Ghana or support Cape Verde minor DR Congo and Africa Tunisia and Jimmy say na Africa countries no and sayo ya South Africa and also o kan wasam say and was him fan to just one onimo man be a friend South Africa what you say and to no abey na wanwa so no ankasa be sanso aba semi support South Africa na say Jimmy anymore or kind no esanso ka kire no say South Africa for ade omo ye no enya kura o wo mo chi Ghana ni a no mu sibam no wo mo chi Nigeria fo a na wo mo edufu mo nti no enya de so no tese Jejo coach wo de support ebe man tese oman and so editors South Africa and Jejo coach and Koma wono and so Eddie Atuja Steven Gerrard and Susian Fantuja say World Cup 2026 the obetimi can say top goal scorer Ebeye Julian Alvarez obo Edema Atletico Madrid and watch Golden Glove ebe called them Emiliano Martinez or them Medema Argentina and Renfi player of the tournament was called Emma Messi after young star Lamine Yamal shock team ebe Uruguay winner ebe France after Ballon d'Or aya Hurricane and no aya Branton the Dane Steven Gerrard nensamwa me patcho wonom enso ede ababonten aya this update no me patcho yede atuga nam chasamunsa aka Branton the Dane so hu me patcho waba be the second South Korean player achisa wabon for World Cup tournament chasa intense only 2 players per die edikan no aya hu muimu wono no chasa 1990 wakoy ekopim 2002 and 1990 World Cup Oramo wodi kosi 2002 and after hume one also just area 2014 abepim 2026 ayadensa 4 times and on so call and to South Korea womo football abakosemwa only 2 players and a World Cup woma call 4 times yaden komo ayadensa yade etuga na chese bibia and so etimi akoso kama and no South Korea minor for the first time World Cup since 2010 womo just 16 years and womo first victory womo ensa enso etimi kan the last time World Cup womo game womo enso win year 2010 against Greece since then womo open again piano and shada enkoye and no so hume one in the team no enso etimi secure 3 points Emmanuel enso etimi koso a yede stories no yade ense yede tumanimo na chase monso no mahunu nyoma enum enso esi echo enum chima memfa tudwa se yade ense FIFA tournament no games no ebesan so atoto so na yade ense before se yebeba womo stories no memfa tudwa se Paraguay ebebo chase enomaya the United States of America agama and no so eba so the most expensive sports stadium and no El Sophie Stadium game no me pacho ebeba na eno so ababa betodwa na bibia so etimi koso George Mamesa Sports Stadium no na wonim se Arsenal owner Ora Krenke family womo and sa MetLife and sa Sophie Stadium eyomodia na oya price that's why $5.5 billion and to account the most expensive sports stadium World Cup and also Kosna Sophie Stadium and no just oya sika jade abroad ya and am there too anymore and no reporter and no about game no bakoso US and Paraguay and Tenuya game and also Ebetoja Ora Andrew Oko White House task force no your company for where CEO on no domano and Donald Trump obakwa open way unim swan kwa wonim sanso open no sam me pacho tu kwanya me pacho kwantum sansam chese ebane security Ora Andrew me pacho onim na yabisa no say president no ayadense Paraguay one US of A game na and also ebeba so no and bia Donald Trump obeba na fe oba be monitor game na say no run say jam fan to just president na the Donald Trump asa assignment a good table so no ayadense edoso pa chese wo kono oba chese meeting upon meeting ente onye sure say opening game na paso and Paraguay against US of A onye sure say chairman Donald Trump president edema US of A wono enso betime ba na ono so etime ba behebe na wasiam fanto dwase bibia betime asi orande odia Daniel say chameleon no opa betime ba wo bra wo mo bia ma na yeto wana say president pa obi ansore saade no ebetime ba so ente say na game no kro ntimi ma dio all can and say Wama opinion no say games no say 104 and it's a bakumpe and wama emehwa and just the akano Donald Trump emehwe or say games no opinion no emehwe na first one so atimi aba behebe and no ayo run dini Andrew o coach just a White House task force no or CEO wono eno dom no yede stories no me pacho ayade say awienso no yede etudwa one talk sports and edin koma yede sa update no me pacho yede etudwa no penisi amfantu there for the past 30 years when him opinion Donald Trump pa and when him in and out of opinion no and dear be opinion no no oya way and the obetimi can say just be bia so betimi asie nemo yamfa ntu bia tournament no Donald Trump one day wono enso betimi ahwe na feso aba be bona ne yakoma amanuema so etimi akoso oko Paraguay midfielder na ne dini Diego Gomez 23 years and we na we are the first time World Cup wono so kwakobobie na wono so atimi ahwese bibia enso ebetimi akoso kama enna one press no edi mpunimpo odi nkomo bebre na enkomodidi enim no na chese nefa ne bi akwakodane chese esunkra because akraketwa Paraguay chese Orient World Cup na for the past 16 years afe na Paraguay enso ko World Cup akrei chese wakasaye na eduru bebi no na chese woso ema coach na ne dine Gustavo Alfaro me pacho akobon pusa masa bemensu jasu waja se na odi nkomo ya ban for tournament enyesu ente oma player no enso enya vem ekasaye na osiem fantuga se waye very emotional di obetimi aka se 100% team Paraguay ebetimi deliver na feso wo so no etimi ama wo fans wo Paraguay wiase na enso eni age eno ye Gomez nsemo a wono enso edi atuga achese this update no me patchom ye de emamo awie awo chese jumade ne so mami sanso mfantuga se ayadense uden woni na se okọ ensamfofremu a South Korea man no madika ayo mo story e de ma minko Japan na mini nkomo abrante ne dinde ko na se ko Itakura wono report aba chese ko Itakura wono na se sia Obe captain Erema Japan dienti akwakoba sane se ubekaya ya stories bebre weekdays and it's a weekends apprentice na obo de man Liverpool ne dinde Wataru Endo maya na ho story bebre dia chro se player no akwa nemum or trying a possible best some ne form beba na feso Japan team no wono so timi adwone amanu ma so timi akoso enno ana adwone ne beto dwase ball no anya de so betimi ball amana ye enti de betimi aba ne se ye be na free list me pacho Japan enso ede bo champion as a World Cup no entenra na me pacho team no confirm say Wataru Endo anya de so betimi ato aso one we draw ede free Japan wo mo squad wo mo ede kobo tournament no enti captain free what ya as a send money ya Japan team no AC captain for eno ntina ko Itakura empanfo gidi pass no eno ma point ne say onya captain emfama Japan wo team na yede stories no de tudwa afi ko midfielders na Wataru Endo obo mfifi ene wa draw enti akatre midfielders Abrante Kamada ene awo Tanaka obenya Kashu Sano wo mo akwa 3 midfielders pe ena Japan de kuta jenim se manager no ebetonsa enso atime ade friend pa foforo no no so atime aba bewuram eno aye update e free chese Japan company so no eyade se eba madika ka cho se wo no wadwene se Japan enkobo bra sa wa sisa wadwene ana se yifri wadwum kra because ohwe wo mo be chese 5 ana 6
6 matches womo enso etimi abona womo ashe England womo ashe Scotland womo ebo Germany 4-1 womo ni Croatia ebo 1-1 sanso na yadianse Spain womo etu womo 2-1 womo sambo Germany 2-1 and next game against Netherlands Van Dijk golden capo no more just Japan ebe face omo eno story me pacho efro eba achi say this update no enso edi etuja nam chese monso no monsa enso etimi aka and Cristiano Ronaldo akasa bebre na the chance omoko in the son of studying Combo, Emmanuel and so etimi koso. But before then, my main fan to just Portugal national team no and Penifosi and fan to just security better tight because Ukuta just a world best player and no I Ronaldo. I think so team no Ukuta just European champions and no I Vitinha, a Branton and didn't Nuno Mendes, a Branton and didn't Nelves, or more I European champions and the security no say tight, come and maybe beyond setimi koso and to come just in a Palm Beach Gardens and not out Florida. I want a Portugal team no everybody to our general so called no one team na and maso senepe so team no says a security everything tight not just a nyoma and some etimia cosnina I because of Cristiano Ronaldo the popularity one see so called US of A one see ekuta security very tight and no team fan to Ronaldo akasa bebre na I of games I would wanna and also ebasum pine for say am fan to sir Brema say sia de oya according to Cristiano Ronaldo was he fan to sa World Cup no tese bibia dana kwemo physically oluku kama afeso spiritually or a good and Ronaldo say matches no tese diaka and say omo edi ahode ebetimi ewura sa game and also eba betoja Ronaldo say oye team and say oye country na wakwa kopiem a World Cup nasia formula ubetimi dia jet title no say city die dikai u group stage matches. What you say? Miawani sir ube qualify and you free group stage games ubebo and watch the tosubium and say ube take game by game match after match and also say match after match fashion trim say call for win and yes penalties and yes draw Ronaldo say ube timia kwaje tight na say udi show trim say call step by step call nya uyini low no action high uyini low no action high a drew high winning say fan na just odi ania dene enso timia boss game no eno I Ronaldo and someone me patcho wono enso edi atoga eno chini ebisansa ensema okay who kan kwa kosisen anya bia Portugal estande say ombetimi age say champions World Cup eno so eba betodwa na Ronaldo si emfa toga say wono de ohunu team say bibia edam trodo edam team Portugal ohwe team na bomonso ekutana chese niema eguna kwemu kama chese most important thing is one best started strongly say one first game nanya no phone enya draw enya chese defeat say almost started strongly Ronaldo say almost starting sa chese journey no na step by step one enya good starter one betimi finish kama formula no eno ane so mbe win dia toso biem so mbenya confidence e dia bo games na eno so etimi aka enti so mbetimi agia Ronaldo at the formula and so etimi at the tour and watch you be some preparations at the say woman bobe 2 games friendly matches against just Nigeria one more at 2 goes to 1 the attention Ronaldo say am fan to say preparation na good though omo enya ups and down but no so nkyira say niema anshada ankoye and so entimi amfa mamo sanka bo Nigeria dia Ronaldo ginam o expect so be go o expect say what the free kick ebe to atenem na nioma koso sa nioma no supporters o mahunu enti dodo gire pass wofa ene ne kwei no wontimi nche go our friend game dey de ne kwa ebetimi den but Ronaldo esiam fantuga say enonom tisen kakra what I say bibia enso ebetimi apeke na nioma enso etimi kama o se de hia sesi ane say Portugal team no ebe start one first game and no June 17th and I must start heat in best start and so at the free wall started the intensity no and so page Ronaldo asemwa me pacho wonom and so at the tournament no there Ronaldo siam fan to just so very happy what I say special tournament moko na say hope na high oko now physically we look strong there the obetimaka and say bibia so edana kwemo and no Ronaldo and koma wono enso edia tuga ayede sa latest no ede mamo kama Roberto Martinez wonu ye coach edema Portugal Roberto Martinez say yam fan tuga de dikai supporters ina
odamasi ensanda wo chechiamo wo do biase because since day one makoso support team na me pacho Portugal man no wo mo kwa mu de akire wo mo ba enti manager no ese wo damu nyina ase two friendly games of course ohun mo modern ball enti wo damase na mo nto aso emma support na nya more what is psychologically mo mo gide pass team no enya support a Portugal ebetimi deliver eno aye manager nsam a wono enso ede atudwa manager nse se ade no matrama kwe no ena ya try her derby way aye to say a fight and to almost start here so mo so die ne agene enso etime wuram manager Martinez say Portugal team no enso are ready tournament no wo my ready on person fight to say bibia so ebetime enso etime akona wiye eno I Roberto Martinez nensamwa wo de atudwa aye de so all no me pacho ye de emamo kama eno achi wo say ene we supporter we Portugal ni na se wutie ye na believe our generation wono so ekuta because we ne generation okuta abrante na ne dine Diego Dalo obenya Bruno Fernandes Ronaldo Papa Ginam Sansona Veritinha Wobia Talimwa no gide pasa generation na wokuta no homom multi talented swadi omo enso airco tournament ye de ho sensem no e de atudwa na bibia so etimi akoso Ronaldo sign autographs bebre obra team no move airco US of A and team image no George enso e de mamo kama memfantudwa say ye come most decorated European team aye Portugal me pacho de entia dodo gide pass aye Portugal say since 2016 ebepim 2026 Nations League Portugal get twice me pacho Euros Portugal and some age one and team bia no a ya ban say ya cancer team be I most decorated or more than Portugal and no idea Portugal ejina so a wo mo so elko this mondia yenko Germany ni enu nkomo supporters on the siano ebona ya was pa Portugal na say Germany supporters no enye supporters mo Germany nko a na mo wiase na o counter qualify World Cup India Kamesa Buona just US was just a Ukutabe 500 million a big cry J Chase I had some 10 game no crano 55 million what I say Cortisas Kawe 1 game 90 pay no betimia to brace a betimi cross die now the Korean game a bonus row and to the American say a Kamesa just Oko Germany team no players one kasankasa the Mensaka just Omono Africa Nibi and Free Germany over her game na womuso ebetua kakra na enkomo no kra chese ayade se Germany team no demand more support or last game I don't so betimi akoso and Germany team no players senior players Joshua Kimmich Manuel Neuer obi anso be contribute to say the be supporters no wom betimi ate wom ade so so eno ayenkra me patcho mensam enso betimi aka Lennon car minim say we are aware say team no ayade se coach and the Nagelsmann and the car on mom just pray along the line emani din enimu biem me no ka say prayer no for the first time afa and Lennon car ababonten I so no so kasa ene yebisa say eba ne sen because a ball no de friend against crowd bobi na eba ne sen pa na ja ukopray I wo bra World Cup no ni enyan start here na ka say training and the prano unity na the chance wono ya the pass bi emano and as a pass na onya no e braso so shoot na ball no cotonet and was stretching the nine out ba shoot na o na cannot war e ho and the prano and some etimi dinia ogire pass hardware pa say babia na wa prepare akwakodro I say World Cup no akwakobobi I pra ente wantimi anka wono dia no ogire pass ayaro hosempa and no Samoa just Lennon car and so Edia Tuga no so oya shock sir just ade we anso etono and so krum ha yebeka say efifie krum ha kebeka say ufie nye will be kra na ye dealers na player no so oya shock sir me pacho game no enya ball no boy friendly game bia no ho obobi namum just training and sa injury and say issues no and so etime happen oyire pass obe bounce back namum or support team no the dreams of World Cup na sia de over or support team no na manuma and so etimi koso o run ni de Miroslav Klose onim say oko World Cup na ase kobia just wono washe more goals me pacho ayura na o ni goals ndia just anu washe just 16 goals 24 matches 16 goals next Ronaldo 15 goals no anya Cristiano Ronaldo Ronaldo what you say of Brazil one of the 19 matches actually 15 Thomas Branton and Dindi Muller, Gerald Muller, about 30 matches, was 14. The SCA Mepacho Obia, Obetimim Aiko, no sensual breaky. I am Mbappe, 14 matches, 12 goals. Messi, 26 matches, 13 goals. Nti enom ade eteno no. Nano ana ebisa close say, "Masa, record here one hwa entwa ye be wie first stage na say group stage ni de. O metimi kra break yo. Eno so no kran we expect say record no ayare so betimi break it because tournament yabo 104 matches there masa goals bebre ne beba sansona just players bit say Messi and Mbappe no masa won meyiro mo ahye mo and one year we expect say ne record na was set there for so many years we expect say ade no betimi break it no say yemfa tudwa say ayade say ne dream ne say Argentina and France ebekọ enim pa na as Argentina and France so ekọ enim dia na de o hwe se Messi mom and be break sa record enom enso etimi da ho oye fan na de ma Messi oye fan na de ma Lionel Scaloni and we Argentina coach die ntu o so oye fan adema Argentina coach ne say wose bra bia ba betwam wo hwe Lazio team na ono no abo game manager na abo na ye pa entina oye fan adema Argentina wo mo so head coach jeden komo no me pacho ye de tudwa na chese onsam enso etimi aka ma me mfa tudwa se games no de ene ebi so Canada, ebo Bosnia, Samsung US of A, ebo Paraguay, China, no Qatar, Switzerland, Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, Scotland, and no other games are. And yatra and so ebaba not just enum so atimia ba betwa I this stories no and so ede ema mokama memfantu wenim say ayaden say it is Bosnia first game wo ebebo World Cup for the first time in 12 years and Bosnia for the first time in 12 years afi na mo elbow game e ban World Cup and no ede yete no I this stories no ede tudwa me pacho enra first game trade record and na chese esuye original say eh na boy ye nuru babia and na chese kokonko and Ghana munya careful because friendly games abon and say okwabra no man nsa so na onye goalkeeper no okutabo mu na chese pepper record and yan starting ponie ya started dia bubroja and he dia tennis onim say 1990 tournament na ebo ni na one record pair and no so etimi ekoso na yewuram awo early 2002 Japan Korea 17 record entire tournament and etimi record here Samsung 2006 the highest 28 since then ya more World Cup yanya more record 28 or more than 2006 record yetimi record here 20 chase and 10 17 record 2014 at here about 10 from 28 about 17 2014 yenya 10 2018 yenya just 4 2022 yenya just 4 2026 avenue started yabo too much spare yekuta 3 records I just said dudu agile pass afi referees no di agro and so betimi adi I just said this our stories no ayade say yade tudwa Premier League no fixtures and koma eba just nyame adoma next week Friday Premier League fixtures ebetimi aba already me pacho uko French Ligue 1 womo di aba uwuram awo me pacho Serie A womo enso edi aba aka Premier League aka La Liga Bundesliga eba na top 5 major league and also ewo Europe womo fixtures enso etimi aba bonten Ateta deal aka kakra bi na bibia dan empanfo gidie pass me ke Ateta Arsenal manager no enkomo no drechire enkomo no kra kire say manager no obe stand in contract before say season no me start and no update and also this latest no at the Etudwa Malo Gusto me pacho player at the Chelsea latest and say yes City Enzo Maresca na original man careful there Enzo no obegum team no because papa no na de bia me hwiasmasi our Chelsea obenten Kopama what na no alcohol Enzo Fernandez onya no obefa Samsung latest Malo Gusto and no the eteno no je the stories on at the Etudwa Xabi Alonso won several players our Chelsea adin komo bebre na mum woni omo enhia 1-on-1 de mensa ka je se enche manager no yade say 1-on-1 when you be aso betimi ahia eno ye updater eno so the story so ene ye tudwa okọ chesa Argentina Enzo Fernandez say okọ babia Argentina fonko babia befa bia street bia ya Argentine fans and we crash say World Cup no won betimi age aye so incredible and the man say babia befa bia fie bia obenya Argentina fie akra ba ha ubisa so hwan na baje a obenya obi obeka so okọ Argentina and yes Argentina de wiase no homo so age afa and no Enzo Maresca and I Fernandez and Samoa what they are to Kaka so a fan at the Marco Palmer Kaka a fan at the Marco Palmer dear Ononso Elkan Chelsea one more some department way and on attack at the midfielder center back offensive attacker and a Chelsea so woman sa ebetimi ka Jaden Komo and so Eddie Tuga would then when you come the team no more abedwafo no ba betrasia no na eyadense Kaka kasa bebre na before some de Kaka nsembeba mame fan Tuga se Vinny Junior and a contract already no Komo gusu ekoso and then penfa ka chense ni sika ndi omuntimi mfa bi nka ho nemom yesem mother for so say sika na bi beka ho a e dependent in the form what you say tournament na wokono e depend so timi ya de yere ne ho a ene e bia coins kakra beka ho wontimi yere ne ho na obone kafro kwadwade a ene ne contract e si a asa eno e de te no mame mfanto dwa se mother for say last 2 seasons ayade say department a wamo suffer most aye midfielders be pacho Adal Kula one Bernardo Silva empanfo gidi pass bibia ebe kama Jose Mourinho the attense original or Spanish coach papa no de na command the attention no Kaka say ubisa na pa de ade obetimi aka say wo coach say Madrid players are sebe Madrid for assign omo a wo mo ye West or ye one ono ka ho
Kaka
o ka ho
Ricardo Kaka
wan shina nya ni day wan shina nya ni day Mourinho tata na wase ne position na players bebre Di Maria bo saso na Messi was the ball na so at the end no timi ye train ya na papa Mourinho akochu so bi kra on fa ne kra nka ho and West signing 2 aye Hazard so one can bad and Hazard so you be a one shadam perform cra and here kan kwana team no so etimi fa see the Spanish Football Federation Barca and Sports City Council no more at the joint statement command UEFA say 2029 Champions League final no as so almost etimi host na bibia so etimi koso nte wadaroma yam fancy na team no atras na aja womo enwuram kama nte mamenjem from the mom Institute for Sabra utiemi a akwantuo anaja esiwani so a your work and pay offer utia 50% a obetimi akọ country bit say Germany, Poland, Spain, Serbia and Moldova no akọ akoye dwuma euros wo dollars wo pounds wo enti kakra bia baby a obenya sika bebre e de bakrom a bomode pass oni omo ebekasa sanso na business visa bebre ene ye ho adwuma ene so ba ya so ya ye betimi aboa wo ama wonso wanya bi me pa cho domestic flight arrangement so Institute for ye ho adwuma u free ene kroma eko chese takrade u kosunwane u kokumase u kotamale ne nyina so ye arrangement a ene oba ya so ya umoka wanka so be free special bomone so be free 0596 578834 05962453736 na wone yenso enkasente original wadaruma bet mamincha into the youngest chief farmer or Simkrum yes into honorable into mamincha no oneni team no so monitor den just say enyasem ke 20 wadaruma onso ni team no nto aso
okay into when da Silva Junior and Motenekan efo bakode
original me ado
say ahoden e wo ho
bibia de dem
okay family mo
okay
simadunim ne akwedum enra South Africa edin Chomeyiko ewini Estadio de Azteca and then so games na betodwa Canada versus Bosnia abeba so efia betodwa or the commentary beba so na match so game Uruguay USA versus Paraguay a big game and also Baso and the records epidemu pa this year's World Cup and opening game no only saying sound so and command and edema yahwefo ni tie for team Mothers 102.7 FM almost Mothers TV Evo
me da say maminchi tie for ni ahwefo nyina biom World Cup season ana Euro and Mothers World Cup train no and we did justice to our listeners we share Juma da Silva boy our feedback no was solid e BBC say beto aso sa me CS and adwuno be ni to G power
matches ni nyina
e de mo monti no ye tuja na e ache Ghana fo nyina say we are ready to serve them if Kaka say he's one of the worst signings at Madrid I think the maker say many on waka kan ya adwene yes many Kaka no e adwene say he's one of signings at Madrid team ni Yebeka say a big failure and also big mistakes for the club and also for the player nankasa. Kaka bedwa any team and Real Madrid no. He was a Ballon d'Or winner coming from the Italian Serie A. AC Milan. So the expectation was high. The second Galactico signing no. Efe on any Cristiano Ronaldo na no mo face because Ronaldo nso agi Ballon d'Or from Manchester United. Ronaldo agi Premier League. Asian the UEFA Champions League from Manchester United.
Ganyo man for breaking news aba. Edwina Stars o ma sign Kofi Yesu.
Yeah, sir anopa no na beto
mu but ohwe sika obedia Charlie aso.
Okay.
Asopa
o ntina odampe asofo ko no. Sa asofo no koye. Asofo ni o musika de.
Yeah.
Emutwi
o my official unveiling bibia.
Emutwi.
Okay, yankwe.
Efe ntino kaka de no. Just said the American kaka kase we one of signings are mad there you be kase West before Abrante and the Eden Michael Hazard make us say yes because said the American he was a Ballon d'Or winner and joining Madrid almost second Galactico signing now. Florentino Perez eba no. What you Ballon d'Or? We start from the Italian Serie A and at that time no so no say me can't catch us say before La Liga the Premier League in no it was the Italian Serie A Nikita most of the Ballon d'Or winners. Check the players profile of players Kokoboy. Diego Armando Maradona nom wo dey check his stars in Kokoboy. The likes of Michel Platini nom efe move in the Italian Serie A Kokoye chuba. Players in a few on ba La Liga 2000s and salon be
Yeah.
Kakani one typical example. And Emerson Ferreira da Rosa or shiny way similar also married Coco Fan around 2006.
Yeah.
He struggled when to me and Ano Sankoye. We have a lot of players who move for Italian Serie A and by La Liga no to me and Kaka saying that no mean no Kaka no
between Kaka and Eden Hazard.
Okay.
Between Mutuno, why not? No, West.
Ni na a failure. But Kaka a failure because he was a Ballon d'Or winner. So what I see, Kaka joining Madrid no. Waji Ballon d'Or from the Italian Serie A. So definitely he was the face of the Italian Serie A. So what did I partner say? At the same Messi Ronaldo winning Ballon d'Or in La Liga. They were the faces. Now Woko Premier League and I say other Liga ko struggle. A failure.
Okay.
In Kaka Beba Madrid, not only a face of the Italian Serie A, but he failed. But Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Mustafa Benzema, more later, Di Maria, Mesut Ozil, Etimi Babiremo, performing well. And no. Evi, ma young queen.
Na Bernardo Silva so Yanti say Wagi say Obedwene Madrid. Are you happy as Madrid fan? We will sign for World Cup in Bastara.
Okay, Evi, me da say.
What we do Kakadia?
Mamira Bernardo Silva team. Evi, on say last na ye din come on me catch you say football. A game at the few minutes it picture of how I live your life. Football to me the 90 minutes. Kaya brabo in our chair.
Yeah.
It tells you say before success, before victory, there is always a battle.
Yeah.
So what did I make partner say? The story of Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid. No. Who read this story now follow the steps of Bernardo Silva. How rejected Atletico Madrid in Barcelona to agree with Madrid. No. Say nipa. Otu no madana me kan ye bobrana. Branding is one. You be pushy and we do certain level.
Yeah.
You be build a status and do certain level. Which I be attracting your mapadiaba. And empire ba kwa de bi afi. Aya me boni say one yankopon to me sem. Mane ma me ho nche me. Cause nipa ho chiwa adofo nyina be fi nchen. The moment adofo usika besa ahon chebe ba adofo nyina be ko.
And I'm can say usika besa na ebo.
Evi say adofo no 10 na wa. Emu be ye 2 na beka. Ebe tena ho nchen ni wesu. But you can't see you see the number of friends, you see the number of lovers how. That tells us any power tiasi ano abompa de ache Nyankopon say they be omo abrabo ni nkwanim.
Okay, nkwanim.
The story of Bernardo Silva, Efe.
Yeah.
And simple. Yes, we know say no only Atletico Madrid. Only Barca team ne din komo duichiri. And ya take say agreement aye juma, especially only Barca team no from last week. Yeah, Tessa Bernardo Silva will be joining Barca team no. Ama Barca through the agent Hoye Mendes e din komo player nankasa atum. Later na player na babe sesana no. E de babe tu gwa no woka say for now ni focus any ni bibia. It's on the World Cup. Yema no kwana wonko World Cup on mbra. Oko World Cup on ba decision bi obi make bia no. Definitely football transfers there. It will come out. It will be announced publicly. Said ya enimu no. Into obi anya abo transfer no but World Cup ni obeba. Not know we say there is a conversation behind the scene. BTS. And you see the strength of Madrid team. Now talking about the transfer market. On se mpempia kase edu transfer market. One of the teams if they don't rush. Madrid.
Madrid.
Some Madrid they quite a player. They can push, they can force the player, the club can resist.
Yeah.
But a good time also Madrid in soccer player now, they won't struggle. Say Mapedi omo breya from 2018 deba. PSG say womu njemo, womu chinya. A good time also player ne bano. Player ne beba boko. Omo fan free. But Paris Saint-Germain had the opportunity to sell Kylian Mbappe at higher price to Real Madrid. Into Madrid need to transfer marketer. Omo rocky omo shoulders. No matter who you are, ena meka abrabo de na ba be rebo. Eche abrabo na Madrid team na bodo. Branding Sikasem, the glory that they have in football. Efe, somebody there co player and one top player. Na Barcelona ba. Manchester City ba. Arsenal ba. Chelsea ba. Liverpool ba. And yet player ni desire ni se bia me pese me bought for Barcelona.
Yeah.
Me pese me bought for Chelsea. Me pese me bought for Liverpool. Possibility say Madrid be fa player na this club no. I 98%.
Yeah.
I 98%. Unless you say be a player nebeka se be a any desire. Say be a me person me for Barca.
Yeah.
They say name idea Madrid can call we. Name say no, I want to play for Barcelona. Or by rejecting Madrid move no. Player nebeka say no, I want to play for Liverpool. I want to play for Man City before by rejecting Madrid. But before player no open to negotiation. Why already said club sitting in an office in Embra. If let measure the office. Madrid is the favorite to snap the player. And show the level our Madrid team now could do in terms of football. And show Bra Madrid team now. Because Barcelona ain't team at that form. But who read this story now? There are a lot of factors be brea. A can't be a branch of friend say Bernardo Silva. I rejected Barcelona in the final minute, choosing club and the Madrid.
Yeah.
We all know say Jose Mourinho make requested here. But say player babe free ni agent Eddie can market player no. Say so you free with Man City after so free one no. Inti after parting ways with City, Hoye Mendes Eddie can and market players no to this class or Atletico Madrid and you mutin komoko Barca and Real Madrid class will be Europe. Into our interest and answer be person of player no. Now audio offer na come say oh me interested and answer be me person many player ni ejuma. Now audio offer na tum. Barca 4 penny. Atletico Madrid 4 penny. Woman na audio more first buy. Madrid dey take me why no more interest. Into the time when Madrid dey treat you na no. Bernardo Silva thought say Barca there no was okay. Explanation Barca de mano. Late explanation and Madrid team need man. The role clarification. Ejuma wo be na Madrid. Ejuma wo koy Barca. Sikasem player need nyama mienu we go on mo. Baby Bernardo Silva do no. Enye se bia wo hia sika bebre. But still ye ejuma no koy ni sika no. Ye beji.
Epokra sutogum.
One of the major factors a role clarification. Barca there no one. Omo catch Bernardo Silva say, Omo man to play and true agent. So Omo midfield no, they have the likes of Pedri. Omo Frankie de Jong, Omo Gavino, Omo players in Bebe. So Bernardo Silva ne beba krana, ne role ne be backup pro. And Conquer to say permanent starter in the starting 11. This is one. Secondly, Before Barca befa Bernardo Silva, those who musika semisu kakra. They have to balance their financial books. Because registration in your be on salary insensem. So that omu financial fair play man so. Into yourself balance your books. Now omu push some of the players out. Omu tomu before Bernardo Silva. Ebe to me Remo.
Yeah.
So omu player no assurance and say yes omu pedie into no one came, but they were waiting. So agreement teni bibia be ye. FA2 sikasem. Nia meeting is a Barcelona sika or the koye. A salary between 8 million euros to 10 million euros. Now yen show Madrid here no. Madrid for ne pay. But more mo share transfer market no so. Midfielders so may available. And come up akwa Jose Mourinho buy wabidi. And he say Madrid all the likes of Tchouaméni. Madrid all the likes of Camavinga no more. Camavinga na yesi on kono. And come on Jose Mourinho akwa din Spain it say. These are the players, in the last 4 or 5 years, UEFA Champions League now Madrid with the support of 2 experienced midfielders, Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, Madrid did the Champions League,
Yeah.
In community, Camavinga wasn't bad. Tchouaméni wasn't bad. So, Osha Madrid team ni mwa. When they get the support from an elite midfielder, tempo controller,
yeah,
player obey to meet experience and pushy. I boy in the midfield no. These players will come back to the level in 2022, in 2024, winning the Champions League. Your young midfielders will be your transfer market. But the request from Jose Mourinho was to bring Bernardo Silva, 31 years of age. Because of an experience. On fambe pushy Tchouaméni, and yes, a born over watch. But also the team ni here the experience. Umunya dying chino no mode bet trade and because in commodity these are the same players in 2022 in 2024 they got the support from Toni Kroos ni Luka Modric who dominating in Europe winning the UEFA Champions League. And that's how Madrid spending be umunya the experience no. And we know Bernardo Silva Juma waye. Check the tactical reasons. Before I know Sika Madrid they call it and salary between 16 million euros to 90 million euros per year. Player no what is a cat one more or Befa Madrid Eja Barca team no. What in row at Madrid, Barca as backup, Madrid as an elite midfielder, more person be push up midfield no, giving him the starting role. Madrid no, he will pick Madrid team no over Barcelona. Okay. Tactical reasons. Madrid they believe he say. Efi, where elite midfielder, what the stability around midfield team. He's a tempo controller, where a world-class midfielder born or Abache, or a proven winner. He's having that proven mentality, and also winning mentality from Manchester City team no more. Whatever. Madrid they hear sad, no. Our team nimbium. And said ya mekaya, these are the factors. Inter Madrid team nene Bernardo Silva, afa nei wa mo wari anisa. For Barca and Madrid to compete for a player, to compete over a player, I won't respect Barca team. And I say, and yes, be a me to two Masi. I won't disrespect him. Yes, and yes, be a me to two Medinase. But a Barcelona team no player home. Now Madrid qua Efi, ye kasika semwa. If not the desire of the player will pick Madrid over Barcelona. So Liverpool ni Madrid they player home. So Paris Saint-Germain ni Madrid they player home. Say Arsenal ne Madrid dey player ho. Na get the desire of the player and say player na nkasa no pese bia. We pick those clubs ahead of Madrid. Na player ni open to negotiation or won't forget it. It is because of a brand Madrid team na ball football no. E mo pe player mo mbe. Inti enyo mo pe ni say aya na mpempi mo mpe so mo be spend it. Mo pe free no enyo mo pe. Se kan do mo. But the brand of my ball no attractive players say the more. Anytime you're mope, this is Madrid. Bernardo Silva, babe adding experience, no, a Jumana Wayne from City to Madrid team. No, this is a player and a story is very sad. From Benfica at the age of 11, he did remark of 15. Ekadema or give it up as a footballer because of Ocean stature, no, said the Nehona Mesusa was one year Bulino. At that time, coach you the Cristiano Ronaldo Muji League in Saudi Arabia. Hoye Jesus was a coach at Benfica. or casting player with him impaired because one only a thing. Ne stature mwa as a footballer and Sanka Kraka will name Wabi PM City. He's now a world class midfielder and ye didn't come. Okay. And Brabone Sanity said the Tibian all show Nyoma ya Nyanko Pombe Pejao.
Okay.
Andra, the Copa Mundo, and I said the Copa Mundial.
Yeah.
The 23rd edition of the FIFA World Cup. Ebasu. World Cup 2026. USA, Mexico, Canada. Already 2 games are gone. And they are train game no back which is 7 p.m. My kind listeners and they say if you ask wako tampa af braka 2 at the live commentary about 7 p.m. not 1 a.m. Yeah, they commentary back on so account. Andra, South Africa, yeah, your brothers. Omuluzu 2-0 to Mexico. A poor start for African teams in the economy because Omo 10 and about Aquatiato. And we saw Africa no more rally behind Mexico. In 2010, and Mexico, and as a South Africa, it was to World Cup. No, if not the team, and I said a support. The sentence that we were using at that time was "We are Africa, we are Africa." But Andra, the team that we are all using, the motto that we are all using, and they say we are Mexicans. So Andra, from DR Congo, from Nigeria, from Senegal, from Liberia, Oba Ghana, Oba Temesia Freme Kabana Leandro, Obiso de Benito Garcia, Obiso just a didn't be Jacinto any de Kekaho. Because of the issue of South Africa currently. And Sisi Ameba Nami Wabe Funtin Tanke said, so one of the stories are ASEAN Sen Common Cry. I a goalkeeper Ronwin Williams. Ninkomodi after the game. Yes. If it was say young Africans and Dra said their game Nikoye no a Cardena Komuso. Onim the anti-Africa is against them. In Koma goalkeeper na kwa dinu no. Osi onim the anti-Africa is against them. He can't figure out the reason in Africa so etiomo. And we are one. We have to stand for each other. Evi, I nearly visited his Instagram page, Sebi. Sebi. Because if, as a goalkeeper, as a public figure, in the South African team, he's the star.
Yeah.
He's player, the last edition of the Ballon d'Or, so and as a FIFA Men's Players Award, he was present in South Africa. He's one of their public figures. And he knows whatever that is happening in South Africa. So you can't come out and say, you can't figure out the reason Africa is against you. Obin Carson can you croon said yet? Yani a penny say, ye ye, and ye be quakotena South Africa, Abanama boyemba. I think say, Abano Moguno and one of Mukano. It will continue. When South Korea, me usa man for started picking Korean name. Da Silva Himin, if ya Kunchu, Benita Sunju, if ya Jet Li, so what? And check for no solo, maybe the Sheik. Ya start here, the FIFA names waiting for them in these 2 games. Andra, Midikan Kacho say, records, history, and everything is going to work in this game. This is going to be the opening game of the World Cup. Adiaba Kwema game na nye fe. It was a testing ground for the World Cup because we've introduced new rules, new laws. Those here, they are both friendly matches. But when I play a game, I did be a tournament. No. Every game, no, the players will feel restricted. It will take time before they adapt to the new rules. It will take time. Our team, they will find themselves in the competition. Normally, competitions be an day one. The tempo and everything, I will form kakra. South Africa lose game straight from the bench and answer right from the bench. Because South Africa line up on a buy almost South Africans, one of the players they stood against with their comment on social media. A player no cause you first mistake can lead you to go now consider the kind, which was Sitoli.
Yeah.
Go for Tondela or Portugal. Almost a player nasa. He's not a player, also coach, Hugo Bruce is starting in the game. And yes, and I thought so, cause that mistake in coach in the bench, Atotuniama. I take some decision. But if he Anko Banisa, player ni boyama ni sanko could red card. Becoming the first player in the history of the World Cup 2026 with the red card. And there are 3 red cards in the PMO. Indiscipline factor. Actually, the spirit of the game. Because South Africa were reduced to 9. Later, Mexico player back could be free. So, I'm a game now because South Africa football game no more that form no. Almost I feel like restricted.
Yeah.
It seems like Omo game no all right, but they are banned because the little mistake that you make, and then if the Mexicans were clinical, crank heavy, almost South Africa be for an 5. That's what I was here. And the mobile poll decision making up front, it was poor for the Mexican national team. William Quinones Ayaba Kwasem. He has entered the history books of the World Cup because said the Etieno. I think say Usha first go World Cup Udimbe Tenaseta from the Saudi Pro League or a top scorer. And we've seen what he did. Or they are not about to be roaming the World Cup. South Korea, Ebo Motia, if you were here come back against a Czech Republic. Mami Moma Baso. In the history of the World Cup, Uko Asia, now pe team one, why ya bakwasemo World Cup, it's not Japan. It's South Korea. Instead, I wasn't surprised. They've been consistent in the history of the World Cup. Go and check 11 consecutive World Cups no maba. Into no World Cup on a Asia qualification and World Cup on Ankasano Omunimbo. In 2002, and more partner and also we are coasting with Japan. They were able to make it into the semi-finals to finish 4th, becoming the first Asian side that now okay. Check where their players are playing currently. Check maybe your players in Ebo CCR. Now for compare Czech Republic. Czech Republic can in the 2006. The last time I know about World Cup no. Your players are not producer at that time. At that time, they will give you the likes of Peter Cech. Mo Czech players are producing the Premier League. Thomas Susek, Ubenya Thomas Rosicky of Arsenal, Ubenya Milan Barros, but in the same city. And the 90% of Czech Republic players no mukita for the World Cup no, boy in the Czech League.
Yeah.
But South Korea from Asia, among the likes of Kim Min-jae, our for Bayern, among the likes of Lee Kang-in, or Paris Saint-Germain, among the likes of Jens Kastrup of Mönchengladbach, among Zhang Shun, our Celtic. It tells you where their players are playing their trades. Okay. I think say I can't see man about comedy back club be the front but Madame Fubako saw me one name about Basa comment now making Maminchia Elvis was so monitor from a shama was on Tiasi. If it down who's a catch or say be naming Yatrini. But it started 1953. Me mo Alfredo Di Stefano Dieno. E kwanye faso Madrid Echino Medicino. Ona oni basi we are quackable friendly game from Millenarios. Odo so no a River Plate player. Oni basa both friendly games in the summer. 1953. Mari de Fechiko Kofa player no. If we talk about David Beckham, don't forget say in 2003. Before now David Beckham, every remote team and Real Madrid no. Now Barcelona and Manchester United. Have the agreement that. And uncle say David Beckham editum kobo for Barcelona. Madrid there for back door to negotiate with the player with David Beckham before Beckham joining club and Real Madrid. And that recently in 2023, they could ever played Korteki. I walk out of Adagule contract signing on my BB. I'm prepare contract at the Atuadabo. It took a phone call from Madrid. The same as Dani Ceballos in 2017. I know if he bet is ever Madrid no. Barcelona phone in a way. It took a phone call from Florentino Perez. And a fair player and any agent when he play an Ankasa didn't come in Madrid. Okay. In a few minutes, last minute, player rejected Barca team no. Madrid. This is Madrid. If you mami fancy, na if you am the account to us, but me offer Sebako. Me offer Sebako. Eugene Abua Ato. Eugene Abua Ato. Ene Eugene birthday. Ene Eugene ne birthday. Enti ebusiani na ene onwa ne ma me matam Benis Texan. Womo se womo de awoda pa no eko etiama Eugene Abua Ato yemano awoda pa nyankopon wonsha no na wonye ne kese de a ehone nusu bia no wo mani mbre mo se wo monitor show no all the way from Asaman Kese. So Quintino Maminchia, Eugene, and Ebusianing na happy, glorious, and fantastic birthday, no, call at Yaman and Newiene, any 10th birthday into your noir. So on also share. I mean, we shall now when you can see a pa, the arcade, no, Yadibeba, Effie.
Okay, Obi the Barca, please, I beg, talk on Barca transfer.
Acoustic.
Okay. Acoustic. As a man can say,
Kunim FM.
Acoustic. Also, we be mukuha. Share live. Also, Oyada analysis in the pa. Also, Barca transfer. Also, I beg talk on Barca transfers more. Now, who call Barca there? 10 Barcelona transfer targets. 10 Barcelona transfer targets to watch at the World Cup. Bako led back Marc Cucurella. Sounds so. Center back Barca for Tatano, Man City, Croatia, Josko Vagdio. On also Barca for Tatan. Central midfield. Now Omope, Bernardo Silva. Now also Madrid for Abbas Tarameno. One more area no and so Barca for say almost saying here Bradley Bacola of French national team. Center forward, Julian Alvarez and so Barca for episode Mustafa Nkedifi. Bobo Kwefen Atletico Madrid for almost same and so inti yeka Barca there when the players are matter get on so ha yede and 17 mamo Madness 102.7 FM Fripo Kwabre Kasam on say or here live. We enjoying the best show loud and clear here. Wishing Canada all the best tonight. Also the message on the Aba and South Africa should hurry up and go back to their country to protect their jobs. Hilda from Freetown, Kaswa. Good afternoon, original GFA. The game goes on well for me. The way I want it to go. My best has marked. I'll say it wasn't the best. Gabriel from Isutare also the message it to me Eddie Abanso Ewaha. Now Anthony Fia Eddie Efin Bano T way.
Yo, Maris. Mamuna, good afternoon. With the more mothers and pa. Miss Remo, I am mumbo, we knew the Kakrama and why. Kinyata Numuno. Oh, Kofi Kinyato, someone who money you my Kakrawai. The Fleming, I mean, Pesa, because I feel OEB.
Good afternoon, GFA. I'm Franco, the dance man. I don't want to make my palm body magana. Africa, no. Apart from say, yeah, too weird, no, say poison. To South Africa for no, almost free mudada cry. Almost free mudada because given almost started, no to say yes, Libya and from South Africa, Timo.
Pramichao baby amudia e pacho wankasa unya berema bakope de kenena beduni enra de me manage papa manage papa de we a we for to share Brazil South Africa for manage papa yeah on say ya che South Africa for 9 and some more ball crowd intino ya da nyame aso papa say mutumi share South Africa my enra ne amonyama no moye yo mukuru.
Good afternoon, Honorable Mitia. We know Cruz, age money and I'm sure. This year World Cup it is going back to Argentina again.
Okay, and the also ne dear eno no. Na George phone group na project mame. Na jipo tana. Mayo quiz and sana ifiaba. Mayo mo quiz and sana ifiaba. E dey be a quiz. We local quiz. Judge da sober. Now, today, 12 June 2026, George B. Project Edamame marks 20 years since Ghana's first ever FIFA World Cup match was played and in their history World Cup debut. And Ghana, and then exactly 20 years you bought in World Cup, you bought in first World Cup. Now, deeper, I remember Ghana and one boy in first World Cup. No. Be Mike no mama. Qualifies. Me can't main World Cup nangasa. O man Bena Ghana for no ball.
Any check.
Sir.
The first World Cup 2006.
Can't you be in the first game?
First game.
Italy. Okay. We try. Now Osha TV no so obetum ball squad na mama. Squad no.
Let me
TV no so accordingly.
Okay. When you say me
Pamcho, Madam Munshana, Munye, your connection man because we didn't need to aha you
when you brand here versus some for when you aduke papo when you brand here any Jormensa, the Obafin on more when you brand here, Michaelisian, Sulali Muntari, a brand here.
If you say, maybe I fine. So if you play Benoshe Ghana first ever World Cup goal. Oh, which future. In exactly 20 years ago, you're going first World Cup. You're going first World Cup. Now the Quaper Ponum Isa Medonum, Shile Liasunum, or say for back passer. Team Yamanabo Mati, but 2 more Klinsman and coach, your friend Doya, Ratmelikovic, on Kono goalkeeper, and obey a coach in Ghana. And there's exactly 20 years. 2026, 2006. Until Otena, single 626 about what? Ato.
You qualify, you know. Ghana your first match. Our Crossport Stadium. Kumasi.
Ghana your boy.
Qualify before remember group stages na South Africa be born we no nyina no. Yeah, but prelims games be
one. Prelims na yeah.
And okay, any oman be from Somalia. And Abrantie Nana India.
Oboy nipa. Trout.
That's need to qualify. And
that's not a bobo kina no money dia. Akomko. Shall I Kakalika Blasters. Now breaking news about say Abai releasing over 76 million Ghana cedis for Blasters World Cup campaign. Yeah, Kwaje. And I say yeah, the bagana. If you had the full remember.
Oh, they be too passy.
Dankama Company Limited. So what's your dying area? Na upe number 1 plumbing company. Wow. Na what you say you kama. Na upe number 1 plumbing company there. Dankama Company Limited. Building or renovation on by to me at amount. I was say utusu strength, durability, and reliability. Dankama Company Limited. Almost supply quality plumbing materials for homes. Any munumem na upe PVC pipes, PPR pipes, HDPE pipes and fittings there. Remove Dankama Company Limited. Upe shower sets, elegant basins, strong facet. Upe WCs, water closet. Now they're completing a bathroom there. Dankama Company Limited. Upe plumbing accessories there. Masa, the number 1 company Ghana, Dankama Company Limited. Now I'm sure pronounce there. One more will be our Adenta Pantine Junction. Adenta Pantine Junction. Dankama Company for Amasoya Bakun Amasawa Bakun so Kaswa Obum Road. Also Dankama Company. Amasoya Bakun so now open your total plumbing solutions, professional technical support, and dependable after sales services there. Dankama Company Limited. Sir, we estate developer. Sir, Moses squad dying. Put see offices. Put see apartment. Now pay plumbing company. Abamao who accessories are over to me. They say you fear padia. Dankama Company Limited. On my numbers in any 0243 129 231 0243 129 231 0243 129 231 and 0208 757 400 0208 757 400. Dankama Company Limited, where quality is affordable. Daruma. And the Madagana Sports no Elsomo. No means about him 3:30 on the dot. If you work to Aya Klalo and the Washington Ghana Zanku Jesse. No, or the Finsebro. Ede Abba. If you are say, if you the film someone, but na be piano, it to me a conkai. If you are only tuja na yanko.
Efremedas once again Tanasmada Ghana Sports Masugu so with an abroso ofisam diabo no ye kana so timi enyabiti FIFA 2026 World Cup. Jawa called the senior soccer national team Blasters of Ghana. Akacheni akakori in komo say na obobono anso etimi etie be wuramuna chese etimi adidi nkomo. Our the Ghana Premier League transfer window ni saying and niema anso etimi ko South African team Siwelele FC. Ensembi friwo eba ensembe tamichuku na yemfamu nsamono enso ntimi enso be kokra bia kumasa sante kotoko ni akakori din koma bronte friends ibeti jawu ensembe ne free na kache aba tamichuku ni yemfamu nsamo ntimi enso mede ani afia sawa akoto ampafo brakatu from yafia Vinicius Manchester Jama the only asantoa in the sentence so young the Blasters of Ghana kache okoko pemandra wamuso etimi etuye etime be piemu enso e road on ba bet to ma bobo no so na chese bibia enso na etimi akawana kaise Ghana nyame aduma Wednesday na ne betimi aboy first game ya ne o my friends Panama ana chese betimi adia pem so entinanwa Blasters of Ghana wamuso etimi aba be piem e Rhode Island wamu be boabo mo ho na chese ye games no nyina enso etimi akoso okoko Honorable Kofi Adams, Sports and Recreation Minister, and also a team about Coach friends Carlos HMC Neri Uram, our Blasters the camper, a coach, not just a motivation, just what Timmy adding my boys and all, not just a spirit and equita nankasano, and one casan team motivated guys and all, a walk up, and also a Timmy Aquarim Tronide, or GDS say a damn coach in internal, we be answer to me, I come on, Ora. Honorable Kofi Adams,
this I believe will push her through. This I believe, and the coach too has done well. Look, the coach has imbibed in the team a certain team spirit that it is not about just an individual, but it is more about a team. That if you all defend, you all in the midfield, you all in the attack. And you benefit from having all these departments work together. And so each must cover the other. And so the team spirit is what is going to drive these our Black Stars at this tournament very, very far. I think
Kofi Adams say Sports and Recreation Minister no dey say wan so atimi ababo nche don sam no anso atimi amana kopiem ewo eye Akuapem South constituency dia na chese mrahye bedwani owo ho Honorable Lawrence eye Ziwonu ono so atimi edi nkomo maame ne nkomo wodie enyina HMC nei wo hwe the senior soccer national team Blasters of Ghana chese yetimi edi kwei wo chemu se ye kwon akwa bibi wo se enei wo de ne supporter tai Ghana chi nemu wo se from Africa, Ghana ebe the first African team and I say African country. Ye betimi ewurom na chese. Yen so etimi akwaje World Cup. En so etimi ade abom ha sei enti ne wono de. Wo se ne support ni ano o tro ade amade the senior soccer national team Blasters of Ghana. Honorable Lawrence Ziwonu edinsimu etu.
States of America, Canada and Mexico. From our maiden appearance at the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany to our landmark quarter-final feat in South Africa in 2010, the Black Stars have demonstrated that Ghana possesses the requisite talent, resilience, and determination to compete at the highest level of world football. Mr. Speaker, our World Cup has so far been marked by the remarkable brilliance of players whose outstanding performances have brought immense national pride and elevated Ghana's flag on the global stage. Let us proudly wear Ghana, celebrate our heritage, and promote the greatness of our nation through this World Cup. We must also emphasize that sporting success does not happen by chance or overnight, but through the right investments, planning, and nurturing of talent. I firmly believe that Ghana will one day become the first African country to win the FIFA World Cup if the aforementioned measures are put in place.
Mothers Sports.
Lawrence as one Emma Sebejani the Marquia Pim South constituency. And what is someone sweating me about one THM say nay, the senior soccer national team Blasters of Ghana have had the first African country. When Musabet Miakwaji World Cup, you're doing someone else sweating me amount who run with the Ghana Football Association Akatia, a boss, a reference secretary Kreku, on no sweating me at Tinkomo, or James say no room our Blasters team now, or beer and sweating me and making sure F. Shani Musa, or bet me and make it Ghana proud, not as a beer and sweating me come on, into was a boys and all, or more a yoma home by Juma, and a more my concro Ghana.
Their preparations towards the World Cup. I think that speaking to the players, watching them train on a daily basis gives everybody confidence that they will put up their very best and make Ghana proud. I think that the team is well prepared. I think that the players are ready to give their maximum. And I think that everybody in this team will go into this game full of confidence. They'll put up their very best, and God willing, their best will end in a good result for Ghana. I think that's it,
sports. Some GFA boss can take requests to intimidate to Jai. Don't summon and so let me man FIFA 2026 World Cup Yandra. And also let me kick off for Natchez or Mutan so multimedia commoner. And on I'm some former Manchester United captain. Reference Roy Coy. One also let me as a brown Natchez discussion or Etimia Cousin. I don't know what typical coach and friends Carlos Queiroz. One head coach at the Madison National Team Blasters of Ghana. HM's a brown Natchez or an assistant coach, you know, who coach and is a Jumani when you panemo a band defense. A hona chese yen stronger ipa and yet what the pie Jericho first one was and come into a James a Juma way dear Juma Kituabi at the Marco defense Carlos Queiroz.
I just hope they don't become too defensive because Carlos Queiroz has gone in there and one of Carlos's biggest strengths was his defensive side of the game. Brilliant coach, huge question marks about him as a manager. Yeah, certainly I've had the personality of a dead fish when I worked with him. But as a coach, very good session. But now that he's managing, and there's huge question marks over him. So whether he's too defensive, it might backfire on him.
But you say sports.
So much as I know, so Timmy Cost, I don't summon, and so Timmy Aman, Jengram, our Kenya, Bonte, so I ain't Timmy Ghana, and your Bronte, and Okopimo Kenyan Premier League, and one at us on Timmy and Juma, formerly of Ayakumasi Brace, Confessor, Club Yakumasa, Santi Kotoka, Bronte, friends, Enoch Morrison, and our Ghana, sorry, Sport Juma Dioso, Abrana Efo, Ganya Tamaklu, and so Timmy Tene, German at say, what Timmy Brantian and so Timmy Chuchin, come on, our mother Sefem, Hasi, not just Urama Brantiano, and so Timmy Edin, come on, baby, a ban a blasters, a call up once and some, and also no Timmy a Kazaka cra, and a found say a new Rama, not just one idiot, you bet me a can, and blasters coaches, and I see a bunny national teams coaches now. At times, now more money, and so Timmy Enco players are a bunny so Africa, beach is Zimbabwe, and South Africa, near the almost Timmy see my kind of one, and coaches and sweat me a money, and sweat me a course at a bear, and so bet me a bomb almost sweat me in your call up into the national team. No matter Juma and sweat me at Yama or Madaland Ghana and Enoch Morrison and sweat me at Chen Semuseo. Then watching was I didn't come about a Ghana facilities and I feel compared to Kenya facilities. Watch him say Kenya are far better than Oman Konkron Ghana. It's on say Hono Kwa, BBA be what I say, and Yafin and Yakofa Trotro, Edward training near the what I say, Beuramo Kenya, a bunny pitches a training soon, will be a boho matches, any dinner matches a BBA, and sweat me intacta. Our branch phrase Enoch Morrison, and sweat me, Harrison when sweat me at Tuja, Nano, then I know, sin on sweat me, and my confirmation say, nay, oh, Rama, House of Folk can sweat me at Nahumum, Netete from HM so Munyano, for next season, and also bet me a Bonamum Kaisa Brantano, ne contra rate a goma here, Kenya Premier League team, and also sweat me Abanavia, wash and say, ne next a year future, and obey me, and Kakobo El Babintino, confirm me, say a young passer House of Folk, and sweat me no, and sweat me I didn't come off for possible mover, and we are doing someone, and soon to me amount, our Jumajano so come, Jengram our transfers no, Nayan Timinin Komana Kakram, my culture was a week way more, me no I didn't come baby, a bonnet coach of friends Christopher Ennin, former coach Adama Brekum Chelsea, FC Summer Test in 1996, coach no any Summer Test, Jumano, and sweat me a baby, and American catchers as so Judge Manager, now likely a newly promoted site at the Ghana Premier League Grenaches Urano, enso betimi akọ atimi aye adwuma ne make us positive ana cheso wura no enso atimi agepene so betimi aboa na positive adwuma no next season enso atimi akoso entene ye share by the close of the week na just nenu ye Friday no ntem kopim next week there na chese bibia enso atimi aye intact na official confirmation no enso atimi ababonti se nei former coach Adama Brekum Chelsea eno achi FC Samatters 1996 coach Christopher Enin enso atimi ababa head coach enso atimi Adama Post team na ano ya de wonsam no enso na atimi amount na kopiem ewo John FC Akachia official womo so atimi confirm say nei former coach Adama Mediama Sporting Club and the Girls across of Fuoka Ejuma Adama Brekum Chelsea coach Francis Samuel Bodu hwiegu yanso na nka House of Folk panel for the second time no chem said there be ni nice baby no ene aduana nso atimi confirm say ni wono and a bad coach enso atimi ade amoja wo ko 3 years contract ene owura na nso atimi assign enso atimi ade ama aduana asia ane ade won sam no enso no atimi amount our mothers 102.7 FM so no official menu din komo say ne coach friend say Nana Kweku Ajiman head coach Adama Vision FC ono so atimi any vision atimi adi mpapa mu abra ne contract no enso atimi abawiye ene vision so atimi making official so muni owura na adwuma ya no enso atimi abawe na after say owura no enso atimi party ways with a vision FC no watimi adi nkomo na kakra o chem se wono na nkasa no adwuma na wono so atimi jai se wontimi nya piem emfama eye vision no wo chem se eye mutual eye agreement a etimi ekọ edemo mo pese wono ankasa no otimi ko evufuro sanse fa kotra agete trouser ensem say ana odi tuja
like we renew my contract, and so we had a few talks here and there, but maybe our problem do be open something different. To me, the intention is very clear. Maybe be different, a bit more challenging. Within the 2 seasons, targets almost 30 man achieve all those targets. Me as an individual, also my personal targets, and to me feel moving to a different club. Yes, and I wanted a new challenge. It didn't come up and a year into many more very, very good and cordial relationship up to now. And the door is always open. Whenever I want to come back, I can come back. And even the players as well. I know I'm sorry, and the players, are sending a message.
Nana Kweku Ajiman former coach Adama Vision FC no the same way and so atimi ababonti kan so assistant coach Adama under 17 the Blast Starlight no owura no enu achi no sign din komo HMC nei ono de ni dream pa ene ne target ne ni aim ni say obetimi ababe coach the senior national team Black Stars of Ghana.
I want to coach the Ghana Black Stars for sure. It's my dream target. I am going to continue to learn from my predecessors. I'm going to pick up the modern role. I actually did my licenses in Wales, and so I know that the Welsh FA will be very happy to see one of their students, coaching in the national side. At the moment, just even this 2026. I did 6 different courses with them, positional play, developing the individual, all of that. I have all the certificates already done. So I'm ready. I want to take on a bigger challenge and I want to make everybody happy.
Nana Kweku Ajiman former coach Adama Vision one assistant coach Adama 17 the Blast Starlight no in some way and so atimi ababonti I don't say no and so atimi amount jenwuram ewo Hamza Isa kachini nkonkodi nkomo obeka Isa brana ya Ghana Premier League 2025-2026 second round and ekoban Isa brancha no and so atimi eko team my friend says welele ewo South Africa not as watimi akwakoye adwuma eno nam so mankrata bebre and so atimi eba ne manager Adama Hamza Isa and so atimi confirm Isa say enra me de to anim say nei House of Folk branch friends say mawuli wayo ene me ka so no so atimi anya call ade freeze welele FC no team no say wo munya na nkomo so atimi pe ene manager na ba be confirm say no kra say nei team no and so atimi contact House of Folk say omuhia Hamza Isa ana afi mawuli wayo
any House of Folk agree about in terms of player club to club, there's an agreement between Swelele and House of Folk about Mawili Wayo and Hamoka about players and also personal terms. And I think I don't go through Bibia and Nevia. These boys will leave Ghana by the end of maybe 26.
Mondays, sports.
Enti no when nsama over friends Isaac Saha wano manager Adema Abrante friends Hamza Isa and afi Mawuli wayo din same way anso atimi ababo antina no achi no wosan edin komane kakra wo chem se ene owurama Abrante friends Hibert Jawu Victoria Krobia Kumasa Sante Kotoko Memphis Dynamo ene omso atimi ofa Abrante no Adenako Atletico Madrid enti no mo hwe by the close of this month and nsama betimi afi club ne nchen anso atimi abase ene Abrante no obeko Atletico Madrid anaso obeko so atena Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko
enya ofa Jauma Atletico Madrid into omo yese omo hu ni video ni profile ni bibia they will get back to us end of this month eti ye twan ni ebeko akusi wo hono monso and we have some clubs from US our contact focus ni main Europe enti no na say no e focus no want ye twan ni nyame bebo a ending of this month in the Atletico for the Bible catcher.
Ending of this month, and yes, Bipian so betimi akoye shada by a branch of friends, Hibert Jawu Victoria, and so the betimi akonya ram awatiko, akachi, natures one so etimi akako bojuma, and so etimi adiamo my don samono, and so etimi amount, Jengram our diasa bandi, Swali Gina Jenny Koba, and no Rama natures Achimoda Kotokuras, Wamukwa Masia Babium, into the Asher Banga Zone 3. I want to almost etimi wa, and Ramuchem said tryout, and so etimi akoso kopim wachana, and at home betimi we into no ram and so our Quiapim a sports stadium and as a Kuforidia sports stadium. And what anachese, Omo tryout and answer justify your inclusion, and so bet me a coso, Omo players, some don't bababo Asa Band Division League, and watch on players, and sweat me Adamako to cool rush, not as almost no a division 2 no, almost sweat me abo, internet stati andra, a copim Yami Adamo China on the 13th, and I just bet me every and upon so into so wait me a coco for Idia, not as so much say free accommodation. What I say, ubetimi anya baby di utia to na chese wonso watimi akwakobo justify me nemo mo ba kai se obekita o Ghana card and our birth certificate Ghana card and our birth certificate na chese wonso watimi adakwa wura ma de wonsam no anso no etimi amount afisam yareba somada Ghana sports na hey and abre ebema me kwan ama me de ese me de na afia sewa akoto ampa for braka to frame afia finishers meje so ediama de only hasantoa in the Snembum, we am a man check us and come Bracofi, Bracofi was a BM say tough, and I say, well, here's shown on Fanny Anglo Cranton Bracofi, and we am a menchas answer and no bull. I will coach you, and also so at TV and who are share, and an aquasi so at Timothy Chama Coquano. And an aquasi share on fat mothers, Mother Ghana sports in India grow cranting and aquasi, Mamin Chow, Samson and Chiang confirmer, and Sukofi Patrick of Brekum Chelsea, they be our show. Ansu
hey Ansu mo about about fole
Ansu Kofi Patrick
ejuma ya ba mo pa mo ba fole no
na just oni mi abeko se manchi ano se o hwe show ntini Kofi
okay
next year Friday na ye kra da ntini Kofi e ma me fan check ese confirm
okay if you medwase wabo ejuma G power enso e wa ha da soba e be to conversation no na bia kama da soba betna Ganyo bie no mame bie Douglas San na won mame biem na bie madam do no na on the pia mamonte camera no mo hwe na mo ye na mbrantam cause ya fa one shot a che mutumi peke me mbani yo TV no so misramo aha gipoa
aba
yakwa pa
aba
yes
if Jewu
yeah
from Kumasi Asante Kotoko
El Centro Campista
what is it
El Centro Campista Vitinha
Salam friend
control in the midfielder
if Herbert Jewu
ball
if Herbert Jewu and recording to all
Ganyemia
sir
Remia
if Herbert Jewu in the management et me ko article from Kumasi Asante Kotoko et me sign 1 year 2 year 6 months me benito me do hamana
sir
me jogging from Ase to La Paz
what's that la shama kwa 1 year
me see me aba ina bro me jogging from the premise of Mothers FM to events in La Paz
what could do is more pela
but yeah This is what we are talking about.
Yeah.
This is what we Ghanaians, me Benito, yaka about Ghana football. If truly, me bon pa ise bem, and me bon pa ise me asuku sign na bem. Now, brother, Hibet Jehu, Dream Star, you pay for one. Over from the Ghana Premier League, Kumasi Santo Kotoko, Abuelu Momche, Article L Spain, and that is the biggest.
Sene Obenasumwa, oh, Celta Vigo, or Boko Super. Why is it go to go players? No more. But top leagues in this house.
Yeah, Benasumwa no kono. Oh, say
Benasumwa.
How many you call? First, what do you call it?
Somebody I don't know.
How many you far? Then the second division, you must have a one. Okay, say Keke Sapotan no. I'm call top. Oh, we are players of being Regan.
We're scouting here.
Different, but this direct move
from the mainstream senior team of Kotoko. And Obabe Bastrami.
I could a senior team of Article.
Atletico Madrid.
Masa.
Osimwe.
This is what we are talking about Ghana football.
Okay.
Say Bemwa, that is what we want. Jeremy Fancy na membra. The fan say honorable
Kofi Idi Adams. Another anyone.
Madam Lauricia
Adwa Juonu. Oh, me madam no.
Oh, madam.
Silent killer. But you ain't mame. Na sa se so la, you police you. Iti no ke betu pola to.
Oh, to yeah, but when someone call parliament.
Yes.
Say one day the Black Stars go to World Cup. Normally World Cup the first African country or the Cup Beba Ghana see. You see? And this Rojamira Kasa Semi Nada. And Okabibi or see if we put proper measures
in place. Honey bro for no.
I see yes send my year. You're putting measures, you're recruiting good players. I'm investing in football no more. On one day. And the name Serbia Rojamila Echo 1994 World Cup after Argentina also Ghana, a country Ghana Baba World Cup Ghana bet World Cup. And this parliamentarian, Miami MP, Ashama MP, Honorable Ernest Nogbe, on there as a select committee on sports chairman.
Yeah.
And this is the time I'm met my mom near parliament for you see your football now said you're good GFA. Yes, FA for your own problem. Yes, the club owners own problem. But the Parliament House of Ghana I had a major problem when it comes to our football. Oh GFA, yes. The Parliament of Ghana about your football development. Omunan Kasabi, Naka answer sports minister in the year, Omer to my friend, on the fence, Ghana football association, and in the year, Omer to my friend, Omer to my made a parliament, on no Mushamra, so as you know, on no Kenya baby, so come on to mama, your football, papa.
And Juanu is part of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Sports.
And I've seen the MP on the chairman. And over the years, I shall be any peace cup of a boss. So, my name, Madam, and Honorable, say Parliament of Ghana, say a football betumpo, and now your players in Janiko Zimbabwe, your players from Kotokoni as well, Enko, Swahili, Swahili, Sainfa, so just know, never must come by your football, never to be good pitches, you have good referees, you have good administrators, you have good players, you have good coaches. It's both for the Parliament of us because I'm the shepherd. Omuna nyama nko yobetima ewe ene udi adibia to group ni o say 76 million.
Yeah.
Ina yedi ko World Cup and the preparation towards the World Cup.
Bibia World Cup ni nyina.
World Cup is 76 million. Yeah, be say if 76 million GFA anya kwananse mpanya wait answer 10 billion by league ni mu GFA anya ko udi ekoso. It's 76 billion we say abai. And the Parliament of Ghana, okay, yes, your football, you're 76 million, local league, I'm a proper match, GFA. Now, can you place Kenya? Because in there, a brand of friends say, Enoch Morrison.
Yeah.
Or did do on more? Now, can Ghana say, such as doing Kasakani, I say. So I think say, you have to invest hugely. In some room, but transfer and paper and kind of trasa. You must do something, and the doers must do something. Okay. Me kwa na me fa be Mr. Happy birthday kesi ba me nyina me ko ana I mean, come right. If I chop piano, mommy, GFA, happy birthday, and comma. Nana Kojo Amakando, the second. On the mitre, or him Ponkesepa, Pekuma.
Area code, what you are.
In a fat take money in our son.
What's your friend saying?
Nana Kojo Akondo.
Nana Kojo Akondo. Amakwando.
Yeah.
Nana Kojo
Amakwando.
Yeah.
The
second. Opekuma King.
Yes.
Opekuma no. Or a guy, or a young, or a vibrant.
Yes. Nyankopon Shano.
Biao Opekuma, Opekuma biao.
You were dear different, but they didn't meet me more. Maybe we do no.
Yet me more. Come in, could baby. Did me out me there. To most close.
Nana Nyankopon Shano.
Piao.
Mo nimdie mu do.
Piao.
Mo nyansa. No mo tiasia.
Piao.
But me bu umman no.
Okay.
Maybe yet me akoye. You try wife no money nyina so.
Amen. That's over.
Yeah.
Morocco, Chebe, Gipo Kakra. Or Chebe Kakra. Morocco, young queen. Yeah.
I think, sir, Sika are buying spending on World Cup. I think, sir, you're the first time who those amounts, no?
You can't almost say,
you can't almost say, Qatar 2022. If my memory will set me right, $14 million. That was then Yusuf Mustafa, sports minister. Sorry, Yankwankusi. And one thing is that they be American we say 2006 World Cup.
Yeah.
Say over the amount of Sika Komu and sponsors are not more on board now.
Yeah.
So that time because of Sub Blasters, the first time I need Kobe. And Anija na war system ni mtino. Yadwi anko Boreja ye the book ni pen to famua.
Abe ko ye no.
Amount no less.
So crystal crown
2006 less. 2010 when me less. But you see yanka sebia less nti ye ni de bia. Ye kan si asem so na me ka kire se. Sanka sika we ko nanka ye Blasters betimi perform a
Edu semi-final
because the money you acquired him, yes, you bring sika from FIFA. So what you say? Assume you say I could do quarter finals, you do semi-finals. All the way, Ekojra baby ana within coma. African yana gun in Bekase, mama and no, because the outcome no, a very great. And we need a problem. Timeka, as you so say, Blasters team nenra, touch it down. Biamo Makwaba, and a pioneer we anti problem bia omo camp. Echese wo mo didiwie wo mo da yie de aka no match day na edo mo anim no and you see Ronaldo aka nsem bi say game no so obebo bra group stage unya yi ohu free mu a de aka no game by game because bo wi anu akoda o twen opponent when the group enti Jordan you ne the team say o metimi adiska we e de anija bra yank eni beje. Because as ya can say original, so Blasters lose the first game. Ya dream back of flood. Nsu e fan crofo e ho ne be kan ya asamako. Na abane credit scan kwa ma yetiti gata mu ankeye. Na abane credit scan me yi ball ankeye. Mbet sanke enwinia na se yakwa enimu a. Nsu tokwa kansipo bia we na adwese mam kofie nkwa Blasters game. Tie de kai omo. Ye kai omo. Original ye kai omo. Enti de o maminchia Master Malik Watakrade.
Ta defante.
Yes. Oh, I do unam highway this one. Anaje Master Malik.
Okay.
Maminchia no Noah.
Bonoa Jensunu to.
The same for college.
Won't say Bonoa. Asmo kanabem. Osi tonti misi meyi
wadam fu ya ya na mu so fu so catch them nti enura na mehunu se nyame kasa kire nkrofo ba ya so odene
me kasa kire me ba me funu so fast time me
ye beboa ti mame ntia ono nti ode on
okay ya story so nyame aduma nonson efia Vinicius abetuja Canada versus Bosnia and you know live commentary FIFA World Cup. Yebetuja how much efobeto not how much obeda. Intino obia meboano na bibia. And kama dini original GFA. Da silver junior if you ask G Power Sport General Efo and George Mriku Dick and so sports technical producer na and also I don't know yes Sabaranki na Junior Bishop Johansson ebe pija and na bia kama bye bye you
free thanks you computer clinic buy ye mental